Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The run inside. It's Cross. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it to him again. Shows him the stiff arm. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Owls. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early. You put yourself in a hole, not good.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
Free up the gut. At the 20. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Offense getting set for first down. Fouls through the defense. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Looking for a man. It's Russ. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Offense in a bunch formation. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's on target and complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Third and short from the 49. Is this four-down territory? Quick release by the QB. Caught, and he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Now the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Running inside, it's Cross. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Great awareness by this defense to know where the first down line was and stop him just a little bit short. Big fourth down decision coming. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Zings it complete to the right. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Cross. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Flips it out to the back. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Off play action. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. There he goes. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. Breaks a tackle and he might have room. Good pick. As he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Now on 2nd down. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top as we get a look at the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Russ. Got it. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab in their space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying.
Looking for a deep man. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They got stuffed on 2nd down, and still they need 1 yard here on 3rd and goal. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. And the Blue Hens come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Trying to pound it in. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, what a great job by this defense. Never giving up, man. Gave up some yards, get inside their own 1 on 4th and goal. And what did they do a good job of? Getting pushed, man. The big boys getting in the backfield, getting penetration, not letting a hole.
Maybe some room here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Getting a little fancy with a give to the wide receiver here. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll go right back to it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Dropping back, it's Russ. fires to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Got a man. It's Stoneburner. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. It's complete to the left.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a 1st down on that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Cross. Breaks into the open. Give him 114 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Got room to work. Could be an alley. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Now he's looking to throw it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got a man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Gets it into the end zone.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Russ. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quick strike complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. The holder will put it down at midfield. A 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Blue Hens will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Finds his tight end.
Man, wow, what a catch by the big fella. And when he's not open, he's open. So nice to have a big target that can make those type of catches. I imagine he'll keep throwing him the football.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Running inside. It's Cross. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Had to get rid of it quickly.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
It'll be 3rd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Takes it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Russ. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And it's a sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Moving away from pressure. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Blue Hens trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They'll try to run it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense changing the play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the touchdown Owls. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do a 1st and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to barge in. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 18. Flag 18. Still go.
Snags it, and there's running room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Scanning the field, it's Russ. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
14. Jet.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the left. Could not make his way to the corner. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. There he goes to the right. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Delaware. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Pulls it, fired, complete. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And they get him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Russ. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Uncorks one. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. This offense has it with really good field position. The give on the option. Hard running there. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Nice move there. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Owls. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Might be changing the route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for a big play. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, checking in from the Kennesaw State sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on third and goal. Big fella moving. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Finds a spot down the gun of the knee. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
He wants to change this route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Just keep slinging it. Into the house. Touchdown, Delaware. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Lunges ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Knocked down for the tackle. Now facing a third and long. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Pulls it in. It's Wolf. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let...
Going long. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He'll try to take it back. Glad to have you with us from Delaware Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports College football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Blue Hens offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a little room there. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Look out, he's got room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Ball just inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal and looking for the first score. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. From the gun, the ground game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. grabbed behind the line. It's Stoneburner.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Pocket breaking down. And they drop him for a loss, but there are penalty markers on the field. Let's check out the call. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Back to throw, it's Russ. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Tosses it incomplete. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. A 1st down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeps it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. And they got it. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Both teams scored on their first possessions, but now a chance to send a message that field goals aren't going to win this game. Touchdowns will. Pick up of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A little release to the back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Russ. Lets it fly. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Looking to scramble. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cross.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Quick spin on the run. Tackle was made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. There's some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Owls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Might as well stick with him. Powers through the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Hand off from the shotgun. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! Lining up for the PAT.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Taking the field now, the Blue Hens offense, and they'll start this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Rush is on him. Sliding to his left. Got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down for this offense. Off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range. Makes the catch, and he's free. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Blue Hens look to keep this drive humming. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Got his man in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Blue Hens trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. Looking to buy time. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Blue Hens! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
He'll bring it out. It's Presley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The give on the... Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense got it. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Blue Hens.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. From the gun, the running back has it. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Russ. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his big tight end. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch around the 50. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. It's first down from the 11. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Kennesaw State right back to work. Looking to throw, it's Russ. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 45 on his way. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on first down. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's caught. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Here's a heat. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half. That is a time window that oftentimes determines games, and you're seeing it potentially happen here. It was critical the offense was able to go down, drive the field, and score a touchdown here late in the first half, knowing they get the ball back first in the second half. And if they go out right away in the second half and good things happen, this game takes on a completely different feel.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He might want another play.
Booster. Slide.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw. He lets one fly deep. He's got it along the sideline. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Delaware's offense takes the field to start this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Cross. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Cross. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He now has 85 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Cross. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. He'll toss it. There's a creep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. And the stomping has commenced. The extra point is blocked. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to throw, it's Russ. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. That is no good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13.
Red 54, red 54. Ready, go!
On the run. It's Cross. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Going with the ground game left. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Blue Hens go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Buying some time. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. With this game in hand, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country. And at this point in the season, these guys have done exactly what they wanted to do and strengthened their position. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it.
Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Pulls and fires complete. Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, fire. Go.
Reads it, fires complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Russ. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Hand off from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies behind the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
To throw, it's Russ. Oh, they're after him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Pocket breaking down. Finds the tight end. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt. He's going for it all. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on second down. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown! Blue